You guys, it is day 21. I have made it. I have one more snack and then one more dinner, and it's a wrap. I can't believe it that 21 days have gone by. It gives perspective because in the past I've done workout programs that have lasted 21 days, and this has gone so fast, and I thought it was going to be so much harder than it really was. And there were definitely moments that I wavered and I wanted to eat my feelings and have the Halloween candy and have a coffee or have some cheese, but I'm so proud, or butter. I miss butter, but I'm really proud of myself that I did my best and I've trusted the process. And I'm not gonna weigh, I'm not gonna measure, I'm not gonna take any pictures because Aunt Flo is here and that bitch is messing up the program. But I was down 10 pounds before all this happened, and I can definitely tell a difference in how my clothes fit and just how I feel. Like, I feel so clean. I feel really, really freaking good. So I'm super proud of myself. I'm going to continue, like I've been saying, I'm going to continue this for the next couple of weeks. I've kind of mapped out what I'll be reintroducing every 3 or 4 days to see how my body does and what feels good and what doesn't feel good, what makes me feel tired, and we'll just go from there. So tomorrow I am at day 1. And you know what? I know some people get weird about that. They're like, people in their transformations, they're day 1, day 21. I look at it as chapters in my personal book. Like, just because I'm at a day 80 or a day 100 or I complete a program doesn't mean that my journey is over. It just means I've completed something and I've invested time and energy and space for myself. Like, I've showed up to my own journey. So I view it as chapters. I don't think of myself as a before and after. I'm a work in progress, just like you're a work in progress. And so if your journey hasn't been linear and you've stopped a lot, or you've had a hard time getting momentum or getting motivated, I'm challenging you to draw a line in the sand today, even though it's a Tuesday, even though we're in the middle of a month, even though all the holidays are coming and you have so many excuses in your pockets, you're going to pull them all out and be like, oh, I can't do it because of this, and I can't do it because of that. And I'm here to tell you, if it's really important to you, if you want to transform your life, if you want to become better than you were yesterday, you absolutely can do it. It's not about deprivation. It's not about going on some crazy diet. You don't have to do what I did, this nutritional reset thing. It's just about you taking time every single day and making decisions that are going to move you closer to the version of yourself you want to be. And so it's not about a number. It's not about a size. It's not about whether or not you finish a program or you get some kind of results. Your happiness, your self-worth, all those things don't come at the end of the rainbow. They don't come at the end of the program. And if that's all you're invested in is that very last days after photo, you're going to be disappointed because this is a journey. Some days it's easy, and a lot of days it's not. It comes down to you wanting to be better than you were yesterday. Progress over perfection, that's my personal mantra. So I have made it my mission to make this it's a non-negotiable. I show up to my journey every single day, even on days like today, where yesterday I had Bowen therapy, so today I'm not working out. Today is a rest day, but I'm still moving my body. I'm still taking time to fuel myself like I love myself. I took time to do some meditation today because I could do a little extra because I wasn't doing my movement. I was going to go on a walk, but now it looks like it's going to snow, and I'm not up for that. So it's just making the daily decision to invest in your own journey, whatever that looks like for you, whatever season you're in. And it doesn't have to be the same thing every single day. It's not like there's a certain recipe for success. I am going to tell you that you have to have your mindset in alignment with who you want to become. You don't just wake up and become someone down the road. You don't just all of a sudden everything is suddenly easy or all the things line up for you. You have to take daily action, little tiny decisions. Those are the things that add up to big transformations, you guys. And so that's what I remind myself, that the little actions get me there, and discipline is what matters most. So if you're like, well, I'm just not motivated, motivation is a crock of bullshit. It's all about momentum. It's about making that decision that you're going to show up to your journey imperfectly as you are, and you're going to do your best. You're going to surrender the rest. You're going to, show up and do what you can, and then celebrate that along the way. Find the good in the journey. Find the joy in the journey, right? So I'm super excited that I get to start a new chapter tomorrow, throwing it back to my 80-day obsession, and I'm going to go through that process with a couple of ladies. There's still room for you to jump in with me. If this is something you've been thinking about, if you are part of my tribe and you've gotten off track and you're feeling really bad about it, please don't. It happens to all of us, you guys. Just recommit right now in the middle of an afternoon on a Tuesday in the middle of November. Be like, you know what? I'm not living in alignment of who I want to become. I'm not showing up the best that I could. I'm making a lot of excuses. I'm drinking too much alcohol. I'm eating too many foods that don't serve me, that make me feel really bad. And then, or maybe it's your self-talking. Maybe your self-love is your struggle. So whatever it is for you, it's not something to feel shamed about. It's not something to feel bad about. It's a little aha moment in the waking, in the making, not the waking. It's a waking moment. So if you need any help figuring out your journey, navigating the course, if you've gotten off track, if you have gone down that rabbit hole where it's all about a number or it's about a size or feeling or looking a certain way, let's chat and I'll help you make a plan. I can't make you do anything. I can't show up at your house and slap you on the butt and motivate you to show up, but I have created a really amazing tribe of women, a community of women who are in all different seasons and all different stages, and everyone's committed to being better every single day. That is what we're here for, is to be better every single day, to be one step closer to that version of yourself you've always wanted to become. And that's where the magic happens every single day as you decide to show up, as you decide to invest in yourself. That's where all the epicness unfolds. True story. So today is day 2 in our Gratitude Academy. Those of you who haven't heard about it, I am a health and happiness coach. I run continuous groups here on Facebook and a few other places, some on social media, some not. A place where you can plug in and get traction on your own journey. Because like I said, it's easy to beat yourself up. It's easy to be super focused on like the number or the diet and get obsessive and feel really bad and guilty around it. And my philosophy is, progress over perfection. We're getting better every single day by taking those little tiny daily actions. All those things add up. And the most important part of your entire journey is your mindset and what's in here. Because if those two things aren't on track, if you're not working on developing who you are on the inside, who you are on the outside, and all the things that are going to come into your life, the people that will be attracted to you, they won't be in alignment with who you want to become. So I feel really, really strongly and passionately about coaching other women to step into that version of themselves they've always dreamed of being and maybe didn't know how to get there. And so we work on that every single day. I show up, I'm right in the trenches alongside them. They keep me honest and accountable and inspired and motivated when I don't really want to. And it's just about having discipline and deciding that this is the time. I'm not going to wait until January 1st. So if you need some help, if you've been off track with your journey, if you are already a member of my tribe and you're kind of feeling embarrassed or just kind of stuck or bummed out, I see you, I hear you, and don't feel bad. We can all re-engage. I have to do it still to this day, my friend. So anyways, day 21 is on the books, almost 2 more meals. And then this day is over, and tomorrow starts a new phase in my chapter, and I will bring in some decaf coffee and see how that makes me feel. If it makes my anxiety spike, well, then we'll reevaluate. But hopefully it won't. So first on the docket is decaf coffee, and then in a couple days I'm gonna try some venison, and then we're bringing in eggs because I live wildly. But final thought, things I haven't missed. I haven't missed dairy, which really surprises me because I love cheese. I have not missed alcohol at all. Last night we listened to some jazz, and that was the first time that I missed alcohol. Like, jazz, a glass of wine, it just feels like it goes together. I really struggled with all the Halloween candy. I wanted it in my mouth. I wanted it. I was so annoyed that my family was eating it and they were leaving wrappers everywhere. But at the end of the day, my body feels really good. My body feels really good. My energy has felt really good. I haven't struggled with as much anxiety. And I know that food is a trigger for me. And I also know that I have a tendency to try and self-soothe with food, specifically coffee. That was a big aha for me. So I'm feeling so good. I'm so proud of myself that I did this 21-day thing. I thought it was going to be so much harder than it actually turned out to be. And this is something that I will continue to do. I don't know. I will do this at least once a year, and I'm going to continue unraveling this journey for the next couple of weeks and see how it goes. And I'm looking to mentor 4 women that want to do this while I'm still doing it, because I won't be using all the supplements, but I will still be adhering to the principles and following the guidelines and just working on becoming a healthier, happier, saner version of myself. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you're like, I can't do what you just did, but I do need some help navigating my journey, I would love to help you figure that out and to make a plan. And, you know, I'm not into creating an army of Barbies. Like, we're not one size fits all. It's all different seasons, all different people with different goals. But you have to be willing to show up to your journey, and you have to be willing to be coachable, and you have to be willing to invest in yourself, because that at the end of the day is the most important piece. And that's the piece that so many of us make excuses for. I don't have time, or I can't invest the money, or I just can't make myself a priority. Like, if it's a priority, you're going to make it happen. And if it's not, you're just not ready. And that's okay. I'll be here when you are ready. So if you've fallen off track because you're not ready, I'm not quitting on you. I don't ever quit on any of my women, ever. So you're stuck with me for the long haul. Anyways, day 21 on the books. I will continue to update you guys as things evolve and I have ahas, but I'm so freaking grateful that I took the time to hit pause on my crazy hamster wheel journey and really get quiet and figure out what matters and what I need to do and what's not serving me anymore, and then do some tough things to eliminate those. So anyways, I believe in you all. I'm sending you love. Rock your lives today, friends.